Welcome back to the second video of this month's PSA submission. This one is coming from Jay, or JBM Pokemon on Twitter. I'll leave his links down in the description below, guys. Please go check him out. Thanks, Jay, for submitting with me. I'm really excited to take a look through these cards and tell you what I think. So I suppose we should just kind of get cracking straight into it. Now, if anyone is wanting to send off their own cards with me, you can reach out to me on Twitter. Sending off a PSA at the moment. Yeah, happy to answer any questions or queries that you might have. Super exciting to get everyone's cards kind of all grouped in together and sent off to the US. So, first card up is going to be Usherfu. So, it's a modern card, beautiful, amazing kind of Street Fighter style on this. Love these alts. Notes I've got on this is good centering and surface, looks real clean. The only thing that I have on this card is there is a bit of whitening just on this bottom right hand corner. You just see there, just right there. Only thing I could pick up on, definitely within the bounds, 100% likely to be. Normally you can get away with one or two. I recognise this burn mark, by the way, on this semi-rigid jet. I think I probably sent you a card of this and it's ended on its way back. So yeah, super strong candidate, almost certain it's going to get a 9. The centering is definitely within bounds. But yeah, just that whitening to consider, but a beautiful example. Thank you for sending that over. Next up, it's a flashback. Tom also sent one of these ones off. If you haven't checked it out already, go check out the previous video. PSA submission from the Pokeatic. He also had an Ultra Necrozma in his submission. It's got right to left centering on this one slightly. And I did notice some tiny hairline scratches just on the back side of this card. So if you manage to get a bright light, like you can see, obviously you can see it on the semi-rigid, but on the card itself. But this is how I look for surface hairline scratches and stuff. I'd take it out of the sleeve and do this and get a blue light and stuff like that. So there are some stuff there, but other than that, good centering, no whitening, looks pretty good. Centering is a little bit off right to left. I'm pretty sure you can probably hear my cat going mental in the background. Sorry about that. Next card. I was just like wondering what the hell was going on. Is a beautiful Dragonite by the legendary Arita. Fantastic, classic TCG artist. It's wonderful to see some reverses get submitted. Reverse holos don't get enough love. They are pretty rare sometimes in some sets. So yeah, a stunning example here. I know Dragonite is one of Jay's favourite Pokemon, so a beautiful card to have submitted. There is some minor whitening on the top right and some whitening on the bottom left that you can see here. Centering as well, reasonably top and right heavy on the back side here. There are also some light surface scratches on the front side. The thing to say though is that each generation and different card format seems to just have different grading standards and at PSA, so it's really hard to tell how they'll grade. Honestly, I don't have really enough experience for any kind of deep Diamond and Pearl era or Platinum era reverses to know where this is actually going to land with the scratches and stuff. But other than the whitening, centering stuff, my gut says that this is probably going to land in that 8 category. I'd feel pretty hard done by if it hits a 7. But regardless, for PSA submissions, it's great to see cards that have, personal sentiment and stuff, personal favourites of Pokemon get submitted and slabbed up and protected. Great to see that. A beautiful addition, Jay. Thanks for sending that over. Next up, we're into a stunning era of the TCG. Expedition. Wow, some phenomenal cards in this set. Another great artwork on display and a classic Gen 1 Kanto starter. Blastoise here with the reverse. This is 100% like a personal grade. I think for Jay, I'm pretty sure he'd be happy with me saying that. There's a few creases on this card. Kind of top and right, I think I can see. So you see the one just on the top edge just there, and there is another one on the right hand side that you can just see there. So yeah, there's whitening on multiple edges. I'd say reasonable discoloration as well. I think anything with creases and stuff at PSA is likely to hit around the 5 mark and below. And I think anything below a 7 is normally just a complete dice roll, to be honest, in terms of pre-grade. So my gut is telling me that this is probably in the 4 ballpark. Anything with like major indents or creases is normally never going to get anything higher than a 5. So yeah, I'm interested to see where this one lands, but it will look stunning in a case, and what an artwork that is. A great, great card for this submission. And we are not finished with Expedition. Jay bringing some heat right here. Charizard looking stunning. This is in much better shape than the Blastoise. What I love about these e-reader cards, I love how the grates on the left hand side and the bottom have the continued kind of galaxy foil or Cosmo foil extended into them as well. Hopefully I can catch, there you go, camera on that left hand side. They're just stunning, stunning. There's some light hollow scratching on this one on the front side, and there are some minor surface imperfections on the back too. A little bit of whitening here and there, nothing really too serious, but a few things. My gut here says 7, but anything kind of, yeah, could sneak down to a 6, could get lucky, could push up into an 8 because it's aesthetic, looks pretty damn good, really clean. But that Charizard tax, I just don't know whether they grade Charizards a bit more harshly. Who knows? But look at that hollow pattern. Will look great in a slab. Fantastic card to add to the submission. And the last card, and not least, I've never seen. Well, I have. In recent times, I have not seen one of these in person. Beautiful swirl on the right hand side, but Shining Gyarados from the Neo era. What a card this is. Beautiful artwork. Stunning, stunning card to have in this submission. There's less hollow glare on these cards. The camera's doing a really good job of picking up, look at that swirl, of picking up the hollow, but in person you can't really catch the hollow on this unless you catch it just in the right light. So normally with less hollow glare, hollow scratch and stuff have less of an effect on the overall grade, I'd say, just because they're just less noticeable to the aesthetic. But there's all sorts of physical issues with this card. Obviously, I'm pretty sure it's a sentimental card to Jay, so fantastic to get slabbed up. There are 2 or 3 really big creases on this, much larger scale than the Blastoise. There's also some surface indents on the back. You guys can see these creases here. There's one top left, there's one that runs through the middle, and there's another one that sits on the bottom just down here. There's plenty on this, so edges are pretty rough on the front and back. Again, it's an absolute dice roll with stuff like this. There you go, you can see that crease in the top right, you can see the one just on the bottom left here. Yeah, honestly, it could be a 2. I feel 1 would be reasonably harsh, but yeah, it's gonna be below 4 for certain. But a beautiful card to get slabbed up and protected, especially for sentimental reasons. So yeah, that's the last card, and an amazing card to end on as well for the submission. So a little bit of a shorter one for you guys compared to the other video the other day. Thank you, Jay, again for sending these cards to me. I can't wait to get these sent off, all bundled together, and get all of these sent off to PSA and see what grades we can get back. Looking stunning. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for the next submission video. And like I said, if you are interested in sending off cards yourself, please reach out to me, Twitter, via DM or Instagram. Drop me any questions you have. It is UK only at the moment, but yeah, the doors to PSA are well and truly open. And yeah, look forward to hearing from anyone who wants to send off cards. Enjoy the video, like, subscribe, all the YouTube jargon. But yeah, it's been great to get back and be making videos again. I've enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, thanks for checking out the content, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks.